Along Came Polly is a 2004 American romantic comedy film written and directed by John Hamburg, starring Ben Stiller and Jennifer Aniston. The story follows Reuben Feffer, who finds his life is taking a different turn when he reconnects and falls in love with his old classmate, Polly. Chaos ensues when his former wife, Lisa, returns to reconcile with him. The film opened number 1 at the box office in the United States, earning $27.7 million in its opening weekend, ending the month-long reign of Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. The film was released in the United Kingdom on February 27, 2004, and topped the country's box office for the next 2 weekends. The film was a financial success, making $178 million at the box office worldwide, off a $42 million budget. The plotline involves Reuben Feffer, Ben Stiller, a risk-adverse actuary for a large life insurance company. He's celebrating his honeymoon with his new wife Lisa Kramer on the island of St. Bart's, but catches her having sex with Claude, a French scuba instructor. Returning home to New York alone, he attempts to piece his life back together. Reuben goes to an art gallery with his friend Sandy Lau, played here by Philip Seymour Hoffman, where he runs into a former junior high school classmate, Holly Prince, and all chaos ensues as the two find each other through love, life, and everything else. The cast includes Ben Stiller as Reuben Feffer, Jennifer Aniston as Polly Prince, Deborah Messing as Lisa Kramer, Philip Seymour Hoffman as Sanford Sandy Lyle, Alec Baldwin as Stanley Stan Edersky, and Hank Azaria as Claude. I came across this film the other day again, and even though it is incredibly predictable, simple, and really nice easy rom-com, I always find it comes with a lot of charm and wit, and therefore I really find it easy to watch and enjoy. Now, I would hardly say this is Ben Stiller at his best, and I wouldn't really say their chemistry flows off the screen, that between Stiller and Aniston, but for some reason the film just works in its odd, quirky ways. I almost feel that's the point of the movie. It's all about opposites attract, so their chemistry shouldn't really be absolutely perfect and on point. And in many ways, their chemistry is exactly how it should be. Awkward, sometimes bashful, and sometimes just frankly embarrassing. Now, you couldn't get two more contrasting, polarizing characters. Here you have Reuben, an insurance risk assessor, and therefore he never takes any risks or chances within his own life. He does everything by the book. Now, of course, he comes across Polly, who is a complete opposite. She does everything on the whim, lives in for the moment, and never really truly wants to settle down. And for some reason in this way, both Aniston and Stiller bring their characters to life perfectly, and their connection just sort of works in one way or another. For me, though, the highlight of the show has to be the performance here by the late, great Philip Seymour Hoffman. He is absolutely hilarious as Sandy Kyle, the former child star who just can't seem to let go of his past. It's just such a shame we lost him so early, as he is of course exceptionally talented, and here it is just wonderful to see him playing so well at comedy. I also thoroughly enjoyed Hank Azaria, the man with 1,000 accents, and here of course he is the scuba instructor from France, namely Claude. He is just absolutely on point in his role. I also enjoyed the little bit role here from Alec Baldwin as Ben Stiller's boss in the movie. He just plays his role with a little bit of that comedic touch that Baldwin just brings out so perfectly. This is a fun and easy film, and it really hasn't dated at all since it was made in 2004. This is by no means a comedy classic, not even a Ben Stiller classic, but what it does do is that it charms you into a smile and just makes you enjoy an hour and a half as it breezes by as a light and easy rom-com. Along Came Polly gets a 7.5 out of 10.